behalf of all of the ladies in the Tapestry Network, we would like to give you just a token of appreciation and thank you.
Oh, thank you so much.
Now, I've been telling you guys, I think for 4 months it's chocolate. Somebody finally told me, no, it's not. So it's not chocolate.
Okay.
We believe in the power of prayer. And so Melissa Agnes has dedicated herself to praying for you each and every day, and then has a prayer team who has signed confidentiality forms that comes along and prays with her on your behalf.
So Celebration of Lights is a time where we come together and it's beautifully done. We do lots and lots of candles. We have a longer worship time, and we really just celebrate the Lord and all the things that He's been doing for us in our lives through that quarter. So it's a really beautiful and meaningful time, and then each woman has a chance to speak and share what the Lord has been doing in their lives. So it's really awesome.
So Marty has agreed to host our next Dinner of Lights, and so she is providing the venue, the china, the decor, the location, and then going to be our special speaker. So could you tell us, they've got postcards in there, pull your postcard, where are we going to be, what are you going to talk about, what can they expect?
Okay. I am so excited, and I really hope you will join us this evening. It's going to be a wonderful time. As you can see the date up there, do let us know ahead of time, because we are setting up very special. Heather and I have worked for almost, close to a year, and we've gathered some very pretty vintage china and really setting the table in a very nice way that all of you deserve to be treated. And so we're going to be setting the tables up in a very vintage, shabby chic manner, and really worshiping the Lord. And I have a message that night which will be very personalized to each and every one of you. And so I'm excited to share that.
All right, so welcome again, guests. We're really, really glad you're here tonight. And my name is Holly LaChapelle, and my business, actually I have two, is Melaleuca Incorporated, and then Heart for the Cross, which is my ministry. So what is the Tapestry? So if you're brand new to us, you're probably like, what is the Tapestry, right? Well, we really believe that we need to be a community of women where we can grow and support each other in relationship and in business. And we feel it's absolutely appropriate to be able to talk about our relationship with the Lord in the marketplace. And by showing up this way, we use our gifts and our talents, and we support each other so that we can really have wildly successful businesses. Does anybody want that? Absolutely, right? And you know, the Tapestry Network gives veteran Christians, new Christians, women figuring out what a personal relationship with Jesus might look like for them, and everyone in between, the opportunity to advance in their learning and receive from women who are in the marketplace that are purposely and powerfully practicing their faith to be champions for Jesus. And by showing up this way, then we enter into the mission field, because the world out there is our mission field, right? And when we show up, we can have an absolute, huge, unstoppable impact in the marketplace. So welcome, and we're so glad you're here.
Hi, I'm Leslie Fulmer, as you already knew. I am a part of Isogenics International. They are the world leader in nutritional cleansing, and their mission is to impact the world's health through nutritional cleansing and fat burning systems. I am just excited because I did a 9-day cleanse and I lost 12 pounds. So my vision is to, and burden and passion is to invite others. I do have a raffle over here, and it does have one of our shake sample packs in there. It's actually a 36-gram protein raw milk protein shake. So that's in there, and then an accelerator, which doesn't have any additives. It doesn't have fen-phen. It's apple cider vinegar, green tea extract, cinnamon, cayenne. So come see me.
Good evening, ladies. My name is Gail Peilman, and I'm the owner of Angels in Alchemy, where the earth's treasures will bring you heavenly delights. As a certified aromatherapist, I use natural healing essential oils as the basis for my natural body care products. Tonight, I'm over behind Sandy, and I have a variety of body butters, and those will soothe your poor summer feet. I have body sprays to cool and refresh you, and I have body powders that will keep you cool and dry throughout this crazy summer heat we've been having. I also have special samples of my body butter available for you. So if you'd like to come see me and receive a body butter, just mention it and I'll be happy to give you one. Thank you.
And I'm Marty Caldwell, and I'll go fast since you've just spoken. I've spoken to you just a moment ago. With our company right now, I have a number of companies, but the one I'm representing tonight is the Foothills Event Center, and you can find information over here with a little lamp about it. So if you've got a birthday party, anniversary, we can accommodate groups from 20 to 40 to 60 and up, quite a few. So I want to make sure that you get a chance to come by. We're in the previous Weaver building, right across the street over here. We have parking for 140 people, and we can accommodate, again, large numbers. So if you have an anniversary, we have some things booked already, some dinner theaters and some concerts coming up too. So be sure to drop by, get our brochure, look at us on Facebook and also on the web. Thank you so much.
Hello again. I'm Holly LaChapelle, and I want to talk to you about my ministry, Heart for the Cross. I'm a Christian speaker and author, and I've been blessed to write 3 different books. And my latest book is called Victorious Mom, Victorious Daughter. It is a daily devotional, and it's been so fun. I blog every week on Facebook, and I'll blog one of the days from the week, and it's so much fun to have the feedback from the people who are actually working through the book with their daughters or their grandmas or their aunts or whatever. It's just been really, really amazing. But I am available to speak at churches, women's events, workshops. I've been speaking at Teen Challenge up at Immigrant Gap, leading them through my second book, Raining Fire, through the Bible study, and that has just been an amazing, amazing blessing. So I'm so blessed to get to do everything that I do. My other business is Melaleuca Incorporated. We are executive directors, my husband and I, now for 15 years, and they are awesome, awesome products. We have a great special going on, so come and visit me.
My name is Lori D. Malott. I'm here from the Grass Valley Seventh-day Adventist Church, the women's ministry team, and we're happy to be sponsoring Shine a Light Nevada County, which is an event that will be coming to our church facility on September 7, and it is your opportunity to learn more about the epidemic of human trafficking and sex slavery and what you can do about it in our area. Our keynote speaker's name is Leah Albright Bird, and she is a survivor and activist now and founder of Bridget's Dream, which provides practical, trauma-informed services to female victims, their families, and youth at risk of exploitation in the Sacramento area. Sacramento is number 2 in the nation for human trafficking and sex slavery. Leah will bring a message of hope and also tips on how we can join in this fight. We're also going to hear from Run for Courage, an awareness and funding organization involved in raising funds to help support local organizations.
Hello, my name is Vicki Musney, and I will be your speaker this evening, so I'm not going to take too much time tonight, but I am a certified personality trainer, so I'll get into a lot of details of what that is, but I recently wrote a book in response to all of the seminars and trainings I've been giving, because every time I traveled somewhere and spoke, people would say, "This is great information, where can I get your book?" So finally I wrote a book, so I have that with me as well. On my first time, I never really considered myself a writer, although I have written for a variety of different magazines, including Mom Sense from Mops International and several in the wedding industry, which is what I do for some of my other businesses. So.
Hi everyone, I'm so excited to tell you about our OUT event for September. On September 20th, we are doing the Reiki event. This is the first event for the year, and the feedback in the community has been really huge. The union is running articles over the next 4 weeks, every single week. They're giving us a full 2-page spread because they believe in this. What we're doing is we're forming teams of 5 people per team, and we're sending our teams out into the community to perform acts of kindness. There'll be assigned acts, and then what we really want you to do is in the in-between time, keep your eyes up, and what do you see that inspires you just to stop and serve somebody? Those are our random acts of kindness.
A wonderful and captivating speaker. Everyone enjoyed her upbeat presentation, not to mention her stylish appearance. We all learned a lot and had fun doing it. I learned something new every time I see her, and I can't wait to see her present again. Another person? Vicki's seminar, Speaking Her Language, was such a tremendous help. It introduced me to 4 important terms that now play a big part in my consultations with much success. In our male-dominated profession, this is what we needed to understand brides better. On behalf of the entire Bay Area, we thank you very much and keep up the great work. So everyone, would you please stand and give a warm round of applause to Vicki Muncie, who's here from Reno for us.
How many of you have noticed that people in this room and in this world are different from you? And then again, if you live with, work for, or are married to any of those people who are different. Yes. And be honest, how many have tried to change those people to make them more like you? How'd that work for you? My husband and I just celebrated our 18th wedding anniversary a couple weeks ago. Thank you. And we are very different. And I started studying personalities when we did our premarital counseling back in the early to mid 90s. And I was very fascinated by it. But I still don't think I really internalized it, and I was still trying to change him. And finally I went through more and more training, got a certification, and I think I finally am able to accept we are very different. And our children are very different. Even though they all have the same two parents, they live in the same house, we eat mostly the same food, a few dietary issues, so one kid gets something different sometimes. But you know, my three boys have all pretty much worn the same clothes, you know, as they grow up through the years, and they're all still different. So I want to just start with, this is just to give you a little background because I am this person that most of you have never heard of or never met, but that's my husband Craig. And then the older boy is my son Joshua. He just started his freshman year of high school on Monday. My daughter Annie is in 8th grade. Next to her is my son Max. That picture was taken shortly after his 8th birthday. He just turned 9 last week, and he still weighs 42 pounds. But he has grown 3 inches since starting growth hormone therapy treatment with our local pediatric endocrinologist and is doing really well. And then that's my little guy Noah. He will be 8 in October. And they do have very different personalities. So even though I've raised my children in church, and I was raised in church hearing the golden rule, and I don't want to sound sacrilegious because do unto others as you would have them do unto you is a great rule for a lot of settings. When it comes to one-on-one communication, particularly in business, that is not always the best rule. So how do we apply this to our business settings? And we won't have time for a lot of specifics, but just take one example. I heard a lot of people talk about some aspect of the health and beauty industry, either with supplements or some kind of cleansing products. And Melaleuca, I think, is health-oriented. So instead of having one sales pitch that you say to everyone, if you can train yourself to think about each person as being of a different personality type, you can lead with something different. So if you know you've got a yellow, you might as well just start with how fun it's going to be to host a home party. If you've got a blue that you're talking to, then that's when you go ahead and pull out all of the spreadsheets and the references and the details, and you talk about chemicals and history and backing and guarantees and things like that. If you're working with a green, you emphasize how simple and easy it is to get involved. How quickly you can just make, this simple meal or add this supplement to what you already do. And it's just really easy and comfortable.
First, we have a check to give away. What's the amount?
And the amount is $293.